Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Repeateron, and today we're going to be doing another beginner build video and taking this on a Has-5. So this time we're going to be looking at the Drak-25 Plasma Carbine. This is Scout's third primary weapon. This one is probably Scout's best crowd control weapon out of all of their weapons. The way that I'm running this is this build. So in Tier 1 we're taking improved thermals. This is to generate less heat per shot so we can shoot our gun more without it overheating. In Tier 2 we're going with larger battery to have more ammo, always a good thing. In Tier 3, we're going with the Gen 2 cooling so that it cools down faster. All of these in Tier 3 are actually pretty good, though. I just prefer this one the most with my regular build. Tier 4, I'm going with the overcharged PCF. This makes it so our shots have a chance to electrocute enemies. This will be really good because I'm going to be pairing this with conductive bullets from the Zukovs, so we can get more damage on bigger targets with this. And then we're going with the thermal feedback loop. This is just so that we get a higher rate of fire when we're shooting. The manual heat dump is also pretty good here, especially if you wanted to take hot feet in Tier 3 so that you could move around quicker. That would be a pretty good option. Or if you wanted to go with like a high rate of fire, hot feet, and then like the manual heat dump. That's something I do when I'm using some of the overclocks for this weapon. For a secondary, I am pairing this with the Zukovs. Now the Zukovs, I'm running extra ammo, quick fire ejectors so that we can reload faster, better weight balance so that we have more accuracy, expanded ammo bags again so we have even more ammo, and then conductive bullets so we do even more damage towards enemies that are electrocuted. I'm also going to be taking the IFG so that we can also electrocute things / slow things down so we can deal a lot of damage with our little Zukovs here. For my flare gun, I'm just going to be running full duration flare gun. Usually you want to either go full duration or full ammo flare gun. Full ammo flare gun is technically more efficient, but you're going to have to be more active with it. Grapple hook, I'm running full length as well as momentum on here. This is so that we pretty much get dash once we hit the ground. Armor, I'm running the same that I usually run my armor on. And then for perks, I'm running resupplier to get supplies back faster. Unstoppable, so we move quicker. This just pairs really well with momentum from the grappling hook. So if we do hit any sort of slow spot, or if we're slowed, then we can still usually outrun whatever's trying to get us. Thorns to get rid of little things, it's just really handy. Field Medic, I don't want to take. I'm going to take Beastmaster. Field Medic is really good in multiplayer, but in solo it doesn't help me at all, so I'm going to take Beastmaster. And then Heightened Senses so I don't get grabbed by leeches. We're going to be taking this on an oil refinement mission. And let's see how this goes. Let's see, what is our daily? Pots of Gold. Pots of Gold is good, but I don't really feel like it's necessary for me this time. Usually I do these missions with Driller if I'm doing them solo, because otherwise it is kind of a pain to set stuff up, but... Okay. Now the idea for big things is essentially this. We're going to electrocute it either with our IFG or with our Plasma Carbine, and then we're going to switch back to the Zukovs to actually finish it off. Other than that, we're just going to use both the Plasma Carbine and the IFGs and the Zukovs to just pick off any sort of small and medium enemy. Oh, there's a hoarder up there on the ceiling. Let's see. Bosco, could you please freeze that, potentially? Yes, thank you. Alright, we also need to get a Steve. This place is really big. It's pretty cool. Sorry, little loot bug. Future stuff. Oh yeah, Bosco also has conductive bullets, so this helps too. I should go over my Bosco build. I'm running 2 downs, cryo missiles, rockets, and then the electric bullets. Let's try to maneuver around here. As Scout, you're typically going to want to be running around pretty often and using your superior mobility to get away from enemies. Oh wait, you be a Steve.
Bosco, here.
I think he froze Steve. That's okay. Yeah, that's a leech. So there's a leech up there then. It's interesting. And be sure to always set up your flares too. It's going to be real difficult in a room like this big to get a flare, you know, everywhere. But just so you can kind of see what's going on. Alright, I gotta deposit this nitro too. More Mactera! Why? Go away, Mactera. We don't want you here anymore. grunts are fine. Bacteria, not so much. Hey, wait, you become my Steve. Alright.
Face the pickaxe!
Good job, Steve. Okay. Bosco, you want to mine that too?
Lighting up! Take
Alright.
off!
I'm kind of hoping I can curve this one around this way. Yes. And then take it and curve it this way. Okay. My plan is kind of coming together. Now, where does this go? Yeah. Yes! I can't believe that actually worked. Why is there more Magteras coming? Steve. That's the second horde that I've gotten. At least it's been announced. And it is also Magteras.
Attention, Magteras swarm is here.
Oh, dang it. Okay, jump around. Oh wait, okay, no. Just two. That's fine. Alright. Hang on. Okay, so this isn't going to be the normal thing that you're going to be fighting most of the time with the drag. Although the drag does work pretty well against the Magteras. It works pretty well against everything. I would say it's like a better horde option than like the GK2, but obviously not as good as a solo targeting thing like the M1000. It's also not as flexible as the GK2, where the GK2 kind of works against everything. This one does too, but it's definitely made more for hordes than it is for like big single targets. If you run it like this, it can be pretty good, though, against them, since we're using the Zukobs against big single targets. And we're getting our bonus electricity damage, on top of bonus damage from, like, the IFGs, which I haven't really been able to use because we've got more Magteras. And in which case, then cryo grenades would have been better.
This never gets old.
Alright. Oh, that does actually work there. Nice.
Skull Crusher!
Alright, that's two down then. Only one fully connected, but two put together. Alright, there we go. Last one connected. I don't like how these are connected together, but it is done, so that's all that matters. Let's call in another one. I still gotta kill two Fester Fleas, but I can do that during the last section of this. Let's get this started. Kill the Fester Fleas along the way.
The liquid morkite is being extracted.
I forgot the helmet too.
All pump jacks are working at
I think it was over there. Oh
Be
well.
warned, the noise will draw in the locals. So stick
Behind
to your
one of
toes
them.
and do what you can to protect and maintain the equipment.
Oh, there's a menace.
We got company. Incoming swarm approaching you.
You want some more?
Yep, die, menace, die.
Pump sequence at 25%.
Alright.
Lighting up! Life serving is the best. Speed is down.
Oh, wait, there's gold here.
We got a lead.
Dang it, I can't do the ritual though, because it's solo. That sucks. Oh, alright.
Lead down.
Alright, hang on. You know, I haven't seen any sand sharks yet either, which is making me a little bit nervous. So usually when that doesn't happen, that means there's going to be like 3 or 4 that spawn to just beat me up. Alright. Doing great, Bosco. Dang. Alright, fix this up.
Pipeline repaired, but other pipelines are still malfunctioning.
Ah, this one.
R&D did good with the pipe riding.
Alright. Sorry, little bug. You were just kind of in the way. Oh, that's your plate.
Well done. All pipelines are
Nice.
fixed.
Alright, I gotta kill one more.
Purring like a kitten once more.
Okay. Secondary objective
Well
done.
done. Secondary objective completed. We're halfway through the pump sequence. Liquid morkite is being refined. Brace yourselves. There's a big crew of incoming enemies. The pumps are working as fast as they can. Keep it up.
A couple of wardens this time around.
Supply pod requisitioned. Launching now.
Die!
Pump sequence at 75%. Keep the pipelines running at all costs.
Big dog!
Okay, we've got a problem with the pipelines. Fix it to keep the extraction running.
Take it easy! Warden down! Now kill the rest of them!
Okay. I love how fast that can kill stuff. If you get something stuck inside the IFG and you have conductive bullets with the Zukobs, you can kill things very fast.
Smooth operator!
Even faster if you have like gas recycling on there. Or really any of the overclocks.
Pipeline functional again.
I don't remember if it works for embedded detonators. I don't think it does. I think it does for the direct damage, but not for the embedded detonator damage.
How do I get off?
Okay. This one again. Okay.
Ludicrous speed!
The extraction of liquid
Yeah.
morkite is running
I'm
again.
stuck.
Keep
Here we
up the
go.
good work. Will be done in no time. The refinery is attracting the bugs. Hold the line while the pump sequence continues.
Yep, hold the line. Okay.
Liquid
we're good to
morkite
go.
Quota met. Hit the return button on the refinery to send the goods to orbit. We'll send in the drop pod
Alright.
to get you
Whoops. Wrong button. Man. Kinda wanted to get my resupply there. Yeah, I'm fumbling. Just kinda derping around there.
Bunch of slowpokes!
Well done. Cargo rocket is returning to orbit. We're sending in the drop pod to get you out. Hang tight.
There we go.
Slow grenade!
I should be able to get this in time. Yeah. Fantastic.
Slow down, please!
IFGs for the win.
Warden down!
There's another warden. How many wardens has there been?
Starting in T-minus 3 minutes.
Looks like there's been quite a few of them. Steve. acid spitter that hit me? I don't know.
IFG!
Okay. Drop pods here. Alright, let's go. Well, the Zukovs with the IFGs and with the, what is this, Drak? Worked pretty well. Drak's a pretty good gun overall. I really like it. I did take the IFGs over taking the pheromone canisters, even though I've been doing like the first, second, third grenade, because this build just works best with that. If I was running like the boomstick and maybe not running electricity on the Drak, then like the pheromone canisters would have been fine. But with this setup, the IFGs make more sense. Alright. Well, only 238 things killed. Although there was a good portion of those that were like Mactera and some other decently large stuff. So I guess that makes sense as to why we didn't have a ton of kills. We weren't getting like a whole bunch of swarmers or something, which the Drak is really good at killing swarmers. It's probably Scout's best weapon for taking care of those. Alright, so this was the beginner build for the Drak. Hopefully this helped you out a little bit. Drak is a great gun. It's better with overclocks, I would say. Without overclocks, it's still pretty solid. I think it still competes with the base GK2 and the base M1000. It's certainly not going to be as flexible as the GK2, and it's not going to be as good at single target damage as the M1000 without any overclocks. But against hordes, it's probably your best option. So if you really don't like dealing with hordes, or you find yourself dealing with hordes pretty often, and you find yourself a little bit ill-equipped, then this one is a pretty good option. Once you do get some overclocks, though, the Drak is really strong, like the impact deflection, or the thermal exhaust feedback, the overtuned particle accelerator. So thanks so much for watching this. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Special thanks to the supporters of this channel. These are my members over here on YouTube and my patrons over on Patreon. They get early access to videos like this, and if you'd like to be a part of that, you can. There is links down in the description. Thanks everybody who does that. I really do appreciate it. It helps out the channel a lot. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!